Come here, puppy.
Isn't that where they have, like, premium Slurpees there?
That's the secret bunker underneath Area 51. That's where they keep the daytime aliens.
Is that the new bingo game downstairs? I hope it's not too loud.
It sounds like another mandatory Zoom meeting that absolutely could have just been an email.
That's exactly how many chicken nuggets I can eat.
When does it drop on Netflix?
And this is 11 to noon for real with our friend from Minneapolis Minneapolis, Katie, and then we got Jamie hopping into the room.
Yay, there's Jamie.
Jamie, another regular on 11 to noon. And I was going to start off today with just a little snippet here of Jon Ossoff. Did y'all see him? He gave a heck of a stemwinder speech. I loved every minute of it. And, I'm just going to play this first clip. I've got some others we might play later.
Now, many of you are here because you just can't stand what's being done to our country. You're seeing what I'm seeing, right? The president posting about the Obamas like a Klansman at 1 a.m.
I like that line, like a Klansman at 1 a.m. Yeah.
Well, it's true. I hate saying it, but it's a pattern.
Yeah. As you pointed out, Jamie, when we were talking about the other day, going all the way back to the Central Park Five.
Right. And before that, with the having to be forced to allow Black people in his building. So he put the entrance for the side and the entrance for the Black side on two different sides of the building, so they'd never have to see each other.
And that's how he got hooked up with Roy Cohn, is that very case. When the Justice Department was going after his father's company for discrimination. I mean, what they were actually doing, they found on applications for their apartments is, here comes Blue.
Hey.
Yay! Hi, Blue.
Hey.
We're reliving Donald Trump's racist past and going all the way back to and so when the DOJ was investigating his father's apartment rentals, and on the applications, if somebody was Black, they would put in on the application, they were blatant about it. And so they would not give them rent apartments to Blacks. And so the Justice Department caught them, and they were caught red-handed. And so his father was going to make a deal with the Justice Department. And through some sort of connection, Trump and Roy Cohn got hooked up. And Trump was telling Roy Cohn about it. He says, no way, don't ever settle, don't ever deny. That's where he got all the deny. And Roy Cohn got involved and got him out of that case. And that's how he got started with Roy Cohn, was protecting his father's discrimination of Blacks in his apartment rentals. That's the history of that.
Did you watch that message that movie with about Roy Cohn and Donald Trump?
I've got it saved, and I started to watch it, and I got distracted, and it's still on my streamer somewhere, wherever it was. I think it was Amazon Prime.
That good, huh?
Yeah. Well, that I have serious ADD when it comes to streaming. I mean, I get started. I've gotten to where if something doesn't hold me for 5 minutes, it's it takes me a week to get back to it. But I've got it there. I'm going to finish it because it did look pretty good. And that guy from Succession plays Roy Cohn, which I'm really looking forward to watching.
I have to force myself to go back and watch one thing after another.
I know.
I could not get into it, and it's leading in the Oscar race, and I'm rooting for Sinners.
Yeah, you were the first one I didn't know what you were talking about. Same thing with the Neil Diamond movie. I learned about movies from you and David. You're my sources.
I'm about to put up my list of movies I'm looking forward to for this year. So I'll do that.
Yeah, and I've got your Constitution piece up here. We'll get to that in a minute, but I just wanted to scare us for a minute. Let's get scared for a minute.
Purge all the voter rolls for people.
Yeah, I want to get us scared for a minute with Steve. Did y'all see Steve Bannon talking about his plans for ICE?
God.
People to vote in those districts or counties or states, right? And then we have to we have to do a real job on mail-in ballots, like like signature verification, where we're supposed to be on the books, but of course they took them off the books and looked the other way in Pennsylvania. That's how they stole that. If they don't have illegal aliens voting, or if they don't have these phony migrants that are here on these phony programs that are at the polls, and you're damn right, we're going to have ICE surround the polls come November. We're not going to sit here and allow you to steal the country again. And you can
I'm adding the screen.
Okay. So
that scares me. I'm scared. I'm officially scared. Because they're not kidding. They're not kidding.
Question.
Yep.
I don't know about all your states, but in Minnesota, illegal aliens cannot vote.
Yeah, Jamie, Q. That's Jamie's cue. This is one of Jamie's best topics. We did a whole video on it a couple of months ago, I think. Yeah, I mean, go, Jamie, go.
Well, it's true. I mean, it is a federal law. They are not allowed to vote. Now, some states and cities do allow a local option, because that's part of that little thing where the states get to control elections.
Right.
So on some states and cities, they will allow everybody who is a proven resident to vote for local propositions and that sort of thing. But no, any federal election, it is illegal. It is a crime. They don't do it. And the proven level is so low that there is no way he could have won that election. There just wasn't enough cheating going on.
However, they have resurrected the SAVE Act again. They are going to try to disenfranchise women and anybody who's changed their name. So good luck, JD, voting. But if your name on your real ID does not match your birth certificate, I guess we're bringing our birth certificates to the polling places now, or you have to have a passport.
Yeah,
so
or
it's going to disenfranchise elderly people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's going to disenfranchise a whole lot of people.
Hey, Nunya, welcome back. Welcome back, Nunya. We don't want the authoritarian regime. We don't either, Nunya, and that's why I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm going to do the scream again. Here we go. We need to get scared, not just mad, but scared.
We have to teach you how to read these handles, Craig. That is none your business.
I know. Oh, is that what it means? See, some of these people are so clever. Some of these people are so clever, it just goes right past me. Yes. None your business. That's great. I like that. None your business. Wake up, America. Yes. Thank you, Nunya. You're absolutely right. And that's a great way to kick off the comment section with an intelligent, sane person like Nunya.
Yeah.
Nunya.
I'm sorry, Winnie made an appearance.
Who I did. I was going to ask you if that was Winnie.
Yeah.
Winnie sounds like a lot like Whiskey Jack's Brewster. When the mailman comes, Brewster gets worked up.
For some reason she's being vocal today. So
she's so worked up from Bad Bunny.
Yes.
I've got her. I saved her picture somewhere, but I have no idea where.
It's funny. I picked her up last night and was dancing with her.
Oh yeah.
Because I had to watch it on my computer because my boys were like, "Ew, football." So
I want a dog so bad.
I have to apologize for one thing on my blog today.
Oh,
the blog itself is fine, but right at the moment, WordPress is giving me trouble about the comment form. So you can't comment on it. I'll get it fixed after I finish fighting with them.
Yeah, I know. I've been through that. I spent all morning with my AI pal Silas. We fixed something that I've wanted to do for a while. Is Pat D's cartoons will now go out in my emails. I'm doing a daily email at 11 a.m. with our trail mix post, and then a link to this live stream. And I wasn't able to get her cartoons up, and because WordPress was just being so difficult. And but I have learned that my AI pal there that I call Silas, the Gemini Pro, he really understands WordPress code, and we had to write code and rewrite code all morning for about 2.5 hours just to get that one little thing done, because that's just WordPress. WordPress is tough. I mean, they are difficult.
Yeah, I've been doing copy and paste on the cartoons, so when I share your latest stuff on Blue Sky, I paste the cartoon in.
But now this is your piece here. I've got it up. And you're focused on the branches of government, the protection provided by this I thought was what we call the nut graph. The nut graph, we call it in journalism. The protection provided by the three branches prevents a dictatorship. I mean, that's the key. I mean, that's the simple key to why we have the three branches of government. But you carry on. I like this piece. Go ahead.
The last sentence in that paragraph says it all too.
Let's see. Too often. No. When one of the branches becomes too overloaded, the whole tree can crack. I mean, this is the thing that those of us who studied this, who actually went to school in the days when they taught these things, it's just second nature, this whole checks and balances. But man, we got lots of, I don't know, I shudder to think how many people don't know what we're talking about when we talk about checks and balances, because I don't know how long it's been since that was required in school to learn about it.
Well, even my family, I mean, he's 7 years younger than me, and he's got a completely different view of, because he did not get taught the same thing that I got taught 7 years earlier.
Yeah.
So,
my next paragraph in there has a commentary about concentration camps.
Yeah. Can they hold Core Civic and all the people that they are getting that are running these concentration camps? Can they hold them accountable for, they've got whistleblowers now coming out, and they've got lawsuits. I think I posted one yesterday that they denied their 18-month-old medical care, and then she ended up in the hospital for 10 days, and they didn't know if she was going to live. And then they sent, despite doctor's orders, they sent her back to the concentration camp with the parents. They're not a threat, and the 18-month-old surely isn't, but they are just terrible. And how does this stop unless they get sued to the, down to their underwear?
Well, what was the history on that, Jamie, in 1945 or whenever it was in the 40s when Roosevelt set up those camps for Japanese internment? That the courts upheld it, didn't they, at the time? Didn't they uphold it?
They were set up in 42 following the bombing of
Pearl Harbor.
And yes, they were declared legal, and then a later decision closed them. I think it was in either late 43 or early 44. And that's when I put up that story earlier about how their farms were stolen, except for that one man. The story of the one man who worked to save all of his Japanese neighbors' farms without taking a dime for it, other than what he needed to live.
And of course, the distinction they were making then in upholding the internment camps for Japanese, we were at war. Now, I'm not saying it was justified, but I'm saying that's what distinguishes those cases from today.
Except that
which is why Trump is trying to argue in all these cases, emergency powers. that these are that Somalians in Minnesota are national security threats. They're trying to use that wartime power that has been granted in that case in the Japanese internment, and also to George W. Bush in the Guantanamo cases. They argued the same thing. And in that case, I think they more or less got away with it, but not entirely. But anyway, that's the whole thread of that.
But the one problem being they were locking up the Japanese on the West Coast, but not the Germans on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
What could the difference have been?
I never thought about that distinction. That's interesting. Yeah.
I think in World War I, was it World War I or World War II? If you were German, you had to. I saw it on Finding Your Roots with Henry Louis Gates. The German people had to register something that they were German nationals. They had to go in and do something because they were considered enemies. But I don't remember if that was World War I or World War II. But Germans were not looked upon fondly.
I like Jamie's title here, Jamie's Place for Stuff. A stroll through memory, time, and politics with stops along the way. And I've got the address there on the screen, Jamie's Place. Anyway, you do a lot of thoughtful stuff there.
Yeah.
Yes, Germans were required to register for both World War I and World War II.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, I knew something like that.
Now, what's the video you got? Oh, hey, Jack.
Hey.
Welcome. We're reliving, Jack. We are reliving Japanese internment camps in case you came here for something upbeat.
I did not put up the original Frank Sinatra video, even though I love it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That is good.
Because it did have all of the scenes of bombing Japanese ships.
Oh, yeah.
And
what is this one you put on here, this video
this
here?
is the song that he sings in the original, The House I Live In, but it's a different performer. And I love the song.
Oh. I'll play 20 seconds of it. These old songs, they had such long
America to me, a name, a map, or a flag I see, a certain word, democracy.
I'm going to stop there so I don't get in trouble with the YouTube copyright police.
So, fun fact.
You won't with that one.
I shouldn't, but I never know. It's amazing how aggressive.
I've got it on mine, and there's no problem.
Well, yeah, but see, it's a difference. When we put it on these live streams, I've had to learn this distinction. Is when we put it on our websites, it's one thing. When I put it on this live stream, there's a difference, and YouTube is really brutal about copyright. So I have to.
If you want to see the original, it is on YouTube. And it's the Frank Sinatra version.
Well, and people can go to your link right here, put up here. They can go right there and play the rest of it.
Well, no, that's the old one. I'm saying if you want to see the Frank Sinatra original, it is.
Oh, I got you. Okay, but
and it's well worth watching. It won an Oscar, and it's held at the Library of Congress.
Yeah.
Fun fact. The man who's singing that song played Jake Fratelli in the Goonies.
What's in the Goonies? In the what?
Yeah, in the movie The Goonies. I'm like, I know that name. And so I looked him up. Yeah, he was in the Goonies, Die Hard 2.
What was the Goonies? Yeah.
You've never seen the Goonies?
I'm afraid I haven't. Have any of y'all, any of the rest of you heard?
Oh, no. Goonies?
Really?
Nothing.
It's from 1985.
I think of myself as a man of the world, but I am so sheltered. I mean,
look up the movie The Goonies and watch it.
Oh, okay.
Because essentially we are the Goonies right now.
Jack, what you doing?
I don't know. Your Japanese internment brought me up a lot of different things. I had been doing some family research. I think I told you all about this, about what went on in Oklahoma in the 1920s with them stealing the Osage Indians' money. And of course, I had some relatives in the middle of that one. And then you look at what we did with African Americans and about any other men. So the Japanese internment was just par for the course.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma wiped out the black population of the city.
Oh, yeah. That, we
So,
recently
the
learned.
20th century, we didn't do a lot of good things at times.
Speaking of movies, have you seen Killers of the Flower Moon?
No, I haven't.
Very well worth watching.
Yeah. Well, that was one. Well, it would have been my great grandfather's nephew was right involved in with those people. He was on the in the FBI research. He was named as one of the people doing shit.
Huh.
So
You should definitely include that in your genealogy.
Yeah.
Here's the Goonies trailer.
A Richard Donner film.
Hey, my cousin Matt! Whoa, do you guys realize what we could do? I don't want to go on any more of your crazy Goonie adventures.
Meet Mikey,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Brand, Andy,
Shame. Come on, Brad. Slip her the tongue. That's disgusting. No, I can't even look.
Mouse.
I got you. Now get out from behind it.
Lots of big people in that movie.
And that was a Steven Spielberg movie?
Uh-huh. Sean Austin, Corey Feldman, Josh Brolin, Martha Plimpton.
Oh, wow.
Lots of them. Oh, and what's his name? Oh God. I always say his name wrong. Hold on.
Did y'all see Bad Bunny last night?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's Ki Hoon Kwang.
Ki who what?
Ki Hoon Kwang.
Oh.
He was in Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom and stuff like that as a kid, and then he's come back, and he was in just recently. Well, I mean, he was in Zootopia too. He plays Gary DeSnake, but that's just because I'm a mom and I know that. He was in Everything Everywhere All at Once, and he won an Oscar for it.
Huh.
So
this is my favorite meme from last night. Right. I think you found this one, didn't you, Jamie?
Yes. That one was over on.
And then old dumbass had to weigh in. Here comes dumbass. I used to call him that all the time. I'm trying to get back to it.
I think we need to.
It's old dumbass. Here he goes. I mean, I noticed he posted this at 8 p.m. I'm not sure the halftime was even finished by then. Absolutely terrible. One of the worst ever. Makes no sense. Affront to greatness. Created and all over the world. This show is just a slap in the face to our country. And then he goes back to the best stock market and blah, blah, blah. This looks really like it was prepared in advance to me.
It was.
Jen Psaki did a real takedown on it too, quoting the percentage of the citizens in the country who speak Spanish, and she really tore him a new one.
It's really high. It's like over a third, isn't it?
The man, Bad Bunny's from Puerto Rico, where everybody speaks Spanish.
Yeah. Well, I swear in Trump's first term, when they had that horrible hurricane, he went down there and threw the paper towels and stuff. He did not know they were citizens. He absolutely at first, it was clear he did not think they were citizens.
I've got my favorite Puerto Rican story involves a neighbor up in Kansas City. When I moved in there, he was Angelo. I was sitting out on my front porch, probably the first day or two, and he came walking down the sidewalk about 3/4 drunk, and he carrying a 12-pack of cheap beer. And he stopped and started talking to me, and he offered me a beer, and we sat there and drank a little beer. And he started telling me who he was. He said he mentioned he was from he's Puerto Rican, and he goes and he wags his finger kind of like this at me. And says, "No Mexicano," and then slaps his chest hard and goes, "American."
Oh, Winnie.
He's a good neighbor. He drank a little too much, but he was a good neighbor.
Well, I tell you what, when I had my parents' house redone after they both died and I had to fix it up to sell it, the Puerto Ricans in Orlando, which are just wonderful people. I mean, they call Orlando Little San Juan in Puerto Rico. There's so many Puerto Ricans there. But I hooked up with a contractor who all his workers were Puerto Rican. And I'm telling you what, those people were fantastic. I mean, they did such great work and quickly and on time and for a good price. I mean, I was just thrilled with it. Every bit of it. And every time I had to get white people to do something, like I had to get a window company, everything went wrong. That's all I can tell you.
Dear Ian, you have those numbers very, very, very wrong. Like very wrong.
Oh, I was actually in the middle of looking that up.
There was nowhere there was 18 million views for TPUSA because TPUSA was told that they could not stream on X because of licensing issues. Yeah. So they were only on YouTube. And at the time I hovered over, I didn't even watch it. I hovered over the video. It said there was only 4 million people watching.
Yeah, I had heard 5 million. So
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I pulled that up. Where is she? Ian Massey? Ian Massey, you are wrong. We need a sound for wrong. What do we need? What's good for that? Just maybe a good old boo. Let's see. Wrong. I mean, 6 million is being generous. I don't know where you got 18 million.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people were watching on it. What happened was Trump lost probably. I posted this on the blog, but Trump basically lost the most reactionary group of people that don't have their own militia in the world, and that's the NFL owners group.
Yeah.
You know, Bad Bunny did not go on there without their support, without their approval.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out, this is an interesting comment here from Mr. John is back. Mr. John.
Yeah, we only do it once a day for an hour, and then we go back to our real lives.
It's kind of weird. So many people spend time on the internet cry-assing about life. Cry-assing, that's a new phrase. I haven't heard that phrase. Cry-assing. Is that like butt hurt? Is that the same as butt hurt?
Yeah, I think so.
And about life instead of off of the internet, taking positive actions to change things.
But you're here.
Yeah, you're here watching. So, I mean.
Well, okay. I've got one thing to say to John. I've done that.
And that's the thing
I've got I've made my thing where I've helped the world look better.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I go up there to Kansas City and look at that park we got created, and you all helped me. I mean, you know, the folks on Craig's blog,
yeah,
they contributed a lot to helping us get that done. That little bit of seed money we got a couple of times from you all just made a big difference.
Okay, there, Mr. John is back. I'll say what judges say when somebody objects. So noted. So noted. All right, done gone's here. The first generational worker enthusiasm fades fast. Then we have
You mean like American teenagers?
Yeah.
He's got a point. What I noticed with
I love this guy. This guy can't defend anything Trump says or does anymore, so he just attacks Democrats. That's his whole life. But it seems much of your lives are consumed with finding fault with Trump.
No, it's more like finding facts.
It's easy to do. How about defending something Trump does? Just one thing. Try that, buddy, instead of just attacking everybody else.
Back to the branches of government.
Learning to play a music or picking. I'm waiting. ARH. Defend Trump.
Protesting Trump.
What do you think about his racist meme of the Obamas? You defending that? You like that?
I play chess. Who plays musical instruments?
Bootstrap. We're the last generation to bootstrap. Are we? Are we the last generation? Are we all?
I don't know.
No. Katie's not a boomer. What are you?
I am not a boomer.
You're a Gen X.
I'm a Xennial.
Oh my goodness, I haven't even heard of that.
I'm a micro generation.
Xennial.
Yeah. Xennials are in between Gen X and millennial. We have all the stuff that Gen X did or Gen X had, but yet we have the technology piece of the millennial. So they call us Xennial, and it's like from 1977 to 1983. We also call ourselves the Goonie generation or the Hobbit generation.
The Goonies. We got to bring the Goonies back. All right.
Sorry. It's a classic movie. I'm still surprised you have not seen it.
There are things I have missed in life that I'm.
Yeah. You were probably a little busy with things back then.
But
an alert, Spielberg is getting back to his science fiction roots. He has a movie coming out in June. Disclosure
I saw that. It's a space travel movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know, because I've been on that. See, I love space travel movies, and they haven't made any for so long. I just like seeing. I just want them to get in rocket ships and fly around and go after aliens and shoot each other. I mean, it's been so long since we've had a new space travel movie.
Well, this one, Alien Contact, is coming back in June just for you.
Good.
I'm excited for the Odyssey.
Day.
You're excited for what?
The Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Homer.
It's Homer's Odyssey, Odysseus coming back from, the Trojan War and stuff.
Yeah, that's coming out in July.
It's going to be so good. And they said that they were really sticking to Homer's story. It wasn't going to be Hollywoodified like how Troy was. Oh my God.
Troy. I was watching it on DVD, and I think I made about halfway into it, and I finally said, "Never mind."
It took him 12 hours to take it down. There were only he posted it at 11:41 p.m. There were only 2 staffers who could have done it, and one of them was on vacation. So nice try, but I don't think that's going to fly.
He admitted he did it. He admitted. He said, "I found it. I gave it to my people to post." So that's what he does.
You're still not defending the post.
He didn't watch it to the end.
So are you saying the post was wrong, or you defend it? I still can't get that out of people. All right.
Do you want me to find the video of him saying it? Because I will find it. It was on Air Force One. Somebody asked him about it, and he said, "Yeah, he doesn't care." I want to see somebody ask him if he shit his pants on TV.
Oh, that was a good one.
I'm still wanting to know, do you defend the meme itself? Do you think it was wrong, whoever put it up or not?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter who put it up. It
went up
it
on
was
his account.
Yeah.
That's what I love. You never defend what he does. You just attack everybody who criticizes him.
Here's the problem with that whole thing is either he put it up or he has people running the government and running the White House and they're so inept that they put it up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So good luck with that whole line of chatter. Done gone. Cowards don't own what that.
Yeah.
And more the poster as followers can't own what they believe.
Yes, he admitted recommending the first 60 seconds of a 63-second. So 3 seconds are out of it.
You're struggling.
Like,
to
dude,
make this one go away.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I can't.
I think this is time for our Trump deranged syndrome cartoon. Do we think? Is it?
Well, it's kind of like I said the other day. I said I can understand if he watched part of it and then put it up there, but I can't understand it being left up for 12 hours.
Right. Yeah.
Nope. That's a really long time to leave it up.
Isn't it?
You know somebody had to get in contact with his people and say, do you realize what the hell you just put up?
Well, the only thing what changed him was Rick Scott. When Rick Scott posted that tweet saying that it's the most.
You mean
Jack and I had fun with this yesterday. He posted, it's the most racist thing I've ever seen this White House do. And Jack pointed out that he also said that he couldn't tolerate it, meaning that not only that there were other racist things they've done, but that he tolerated them. But anyway, when a Republican black senator posted that, it was within an hour that they took it down. That's what made them take it down when they didn't care. So until some Republicans started complaining about it.
Yep.
Because it was purposeful to begin. I mean, here's what's going on. I mean, they're losing everybody except MAGA, and they're losing a lot of MAGA. And they got to hang on to MAGA. And Trump always doubles down with MAGA when he gets in trouble. And that's the whole reason he posted that. And they're actually down 8 points among MAGA supporters approving of his presidency. So, I mean, all he knows how to do is play to that MAGA base when he gets in trouble. And that's what that post was. And they were fine with it until Republicans started getting nervous.
I think it's going to get interesting because I think Trump could do anything and nobody really cares as far as the MAGA movement.
Well, his base, yeah.
But I don't think anybody else can build Trump's shoes. So when Trump's gone, what happens?
Oh my God. When I say I can't, I mean I can't deal with you because you're an idiot.
He's down to 34%. Among that demographic you just described there, ARH, he's down to 34% in the aggregate of the most recent poll. So they got there's something wrong, maybe because they can't afford their health insurance or meat or a car, a new car. You know, I saw something that struck me about new cars. The percentage of people who are buying new cars now of the public is lower than ever in the history of automobiles in this country. People buying new cars, you know, and if you break it down by income groups, people under 100,000 only about 15% of them are buying new cars, and it used to be above 40. And a lot of it is because the automobile companies have just priced them out. They're not making affordable cars. It's not profitable, I guess. But anyway, that just really stuck with me. I saw.
Oh, we're gonna win the House, ARH.
Oh, it's yeah, like given.
Yeah, he's the same guy said they were going to win the New Jersey governor's race too. I remember that.
Look at that.
On the car thing, my niece actually ended up buying a new car because used cars were so expensive.
Yeah, didn't they go up a lot during COVID?
Yeah, well, she did this, I think it was last year when she did it, and she said, well, and the other thing she said, now that she got rid of her first husband, she got her credit straightened out.
I could always afford a new pen.
So you can always afford what?
Oh, he said, can't afford meat or new cats. And then now, so he corrected it to cars. And I said, I can always afford a new cat. Vet bills are expensive, though.
Well, and
I don't think either Vance, the only way he inherits Trump's thing is with his billionaire backers.
No, I agree with that.
I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he's a good enough politician without them.
No, I actually think, I think Vance is almost too normal. And I mean, I know that sounds weird to us, but I mean, I think it's more likely that instead of Vance, we get somebody far worse. You know, that somebody Steve Bannon is going to push. I mean, I wouldn't rule out like Tucker Carlson, for example.
Vance would be more he would be more influential in the Heritage Foundation stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean, Vance.
He wants trad wives. That's what he wants.
Vance is trying to be MAGA, but I don't think it's in his heart.
Well, he was a Democrat until Trump was like, I need a running mate.
I mean, there you go, ARH. I think you're right. I think they could, get some billionaires to pay for deceitful ads and possibly win a lot of seats. You're right. I mean, just like they got Marianne Adelson to spend $40 million on that bullshit transgender ad in college football games, and I think that probably did help them, if not more pivotal in Trump winning the election. So yeah, I think that you're right. I think that is something Democrats have to be worried about, is Republicans have a lot of billionaires who will pay for lying, thieving ads that
yeah, they will.
Well, and they're doing it all up and down the spectrum. I just got a flyer for the election coming up against my current state legislator, paid for by some Republican, probably one of the Koch group people. They ran last election. They would send out a flyer once a week there for about 6 months against her.
ARH has a point with when Vance wrote Hillbilly Elegy, he would say liberal darling.
Yeah. But not with hillbillies. See, my relatives in Kentucky hate that man and hate that book because they think he made fun of them, and it had an entirely different impact on actual hillbillies than liberal elites.
He's the same as Trump. Trump realized that he could not run. He had to run as a Democrat or independent, or a Republican or an independent. That's why Trump ran as a Republican, and then he's turned way crazy.
Yeah. Well, actually, something just internal politics at the White House is that I've been watching is Susie Wiles took a lot of shots at Vance in that Vanity Fair interview.
Yeah.
Talked about how he was a conspiratist, and in fact, so much so that Vance actually reacted to it and tried to make light of how she talked about his conspiracy theories and stuff. And then the other thing she did in that Vanity, she talked up Marco Rubio and talked and addressed the very issue that's going to be his Achilles heel in the nomination race, is his past criticism of Trump. And she said that he's made a genuine evolution, she called it, to MAGA thinking. And so what I found interesting is Susie Wiles took sides, and I think it's permanent. She's pushing Rubio for the nomination against Vance. And they go back a long ways. You know, she's from Florida politics, and she and Rubio were compatriots in the Jeb Bush days. They were both Jeb Bushy Republicans. And so anyway, there's that internal, palace intrigue going on in Rubio and Vance. And I think they take each other out, and somebody like Tucker Carlson or as bad as end up with the nomination, and they lose the general because they've gone completely stark raving mad again with the nominee.
Well,
honestly, I think Rubio's more of a follower.
Yeah, I don't think Rubio will be there. Of course, Lindsey Graham is gone. I don't know. Vance looks like the heir apparent, and the Republicans kind of do the heir apparent crap. But somebody like I don't know if he'd work. It would work, but the governor of Texas, Abbott?
Yeah.
Abbott.
Yeah, somebody like that who has serious, hardcore conservative, right-wing credentials.
Yeah, I think MAGA would definitely accept him.
Trump is not a conservative, ARH.
He's a Nazi.
I tell you, nobody of all the people Trump's conned, working class people in particular, but also country club or conventional, whatever you want to call them, Bush, Reagan, Republicans, those of them who think he's one of them, boy, nobody's gotten conned more than them. I mean,
Non-factual, are you saying? He's saying we haven't stated anything non-factual.
Because I misquoted. That's what he's saying.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
I mean, the only trouble, he done gone brings up Abbott, well positioned, and I agree. But I tell you what, he's so hardcore on abortion, criminalizing abortion.
He is.
That in a general election, as a Republican, I would worry about him actually.
Well, when women are having miscarriages of no fault of their own, it just happens, and they're getting jailed for it. Yeah.
I'll tell you what conservative policies are. One is small government. This is the biggest big government president we've had in a long time.
That's not conservative.
And states' rights. States' rights over federal dominance. This president has increased federal power over states' rights more than anything I've seen in my lifetime. And anti-communism, also a conservative policy. This president is pro-Putin, pro-Russia, complete change. And tariffs. Republicans weren't for tariffs. I mean, that's not a conservative policy. I mean, it just go down the list, my friend. You have been conned. He is not one of you. He's never been and never will be. And you've just been conned.
Not to mention that there actually are sane conservatives.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the Republicans have not been conservative probably since Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
Because the basic mantra of a real conservative is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So in the 1990s, when they were talking about engaging in a revolution, that's not conservatives don't do revolutions.
Now, for just a little bit of fun here, I thought this was fascinating how they got those trees off the halftime. I didn't realize this until I saw this. All those trees in the Bad Bunny halftime were people.
They're sugarcane.
They were
sugarcane fields.
And the genius of this is how they could move on and off the stage so quickly. But then Katie pointed out they were also able to sway in the breeze when he was doing the performance. I thought this was beautiful.
I have to say it. He really with this performance really gave the feeling of being in Puerto Rico. I've been there a couple of times, and it's a beautiful place. And I love that he touched on the situations with the hurricanes that have just wrecked the island with the power lines and such, because they have random power outages all the time. And it's just very it was very good, and it was fun. It was energetic. It wasn't just stagnant. It was, and a couple got married.
Yeah,
that was real.
And when I was watching it, I thought, is that real? I thought it might be, and I thought, oh, that'd be too complicated. But it was.
Really did.
They really did get married. And getting back to ICE, Katie, this I grabbed this clip. I can't believe ICE is getting protests in Milan.
I know.
This is in Milan at the Olympics. Going after ICE.
Non siamo preoccupate che l'ICE a Milano si metta a sparare, sicuramente. Siamo qua per manifestare proprio il fatto simbolico, la sua presenza qua.
La presenza di agenti dell'ICE nella nostra città, assieme a Marco Rubio e il vicepresidente J.D. Vance, il tutto per noi è inaccettabile.
I get a kick out of hearing them pronounce J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance. I'm going to say
but
it.
That actually makes me, as a Minnesotan, it makes my heart feel very full, because seeing support from all over the world means that people are paying attention to what's happening here. And it gives us more hope that we have that support. So it's awesome that they're doing that and speaking out. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle for real.
And and then we get one quick detour here because of this Puerto Rican point, James. I'm all for statehood. Actually, when they were trying to get statehood, I went to Puerto Rico. I was working for the Orlando Sentinel at the time in their Washington bureau, and they call in Puerto Rico, they call Orlando Little San Juan, and we opened a bureau in San Juan for our newspaper. Somebody else was running, but anyway, that guy and me, we did a whole series. We covered their whole statehood vote down there, and I forget now why it didn't pass, but I'm all for it. I think that'd be great.
It would be great, but at the same time, they can decide when they want to do it or if not, and I think it's good that we give them the choice to vote on it or not.
What are you talking about? Puerto Ricans don't pay income taxes. They maybe. Are you talking about state income taxes?
Is putting up incredibly stupid things.
He's the one hooting and hollering about facts.
He doesn't even have a clue what he's talking about.
Considering half of MAGA thinks Puerto Rico is not part of the United States.
Yeah. Anyway,
as I remember with Puerto Rico, there are two different groups in Puerto Rico on the statehood issue.
Yeah.
There's a significant group that would like to just separate and make their own country.
Yes. And they have their own flag, and I think he flew that flag yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah. He had all of the country's flags, including Puerto Rico, but he did have the American flag before Puerto Rico.
But he also had the separatist flag, I think.
Yeah, the separatists are the ones who shot very controversial, aren't they?
Puerto Ricans pay various federal taxes like Social Security, Medicare, and customs duties, but generally do not pay U.S. federal income tax on income earned from sources within Puerto Rico, though exceptions exist, such as for federal employees or income from outside Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I remember that was an argument in the statehood thing.
Don't pay taxes are the billionaires who have factories in Puerto Rico.
Well, Minnesota might become one of those places that does not pay federal taxes pretty soon. So,
But back
California too, for that matter.
Back to ICE here, because I started this and I'm going to wind up. This scares me because I take Steve Bannon seriously, and here's the quote in writing, and then I also have it. Have the actual video.
And cry and throw your toys out of the pram all you want, but we will never again allow.
And this is where
migrants that are here on these phony programs that are at the polls. And you're damn right. We're going to have ICE surround the polls come November. We're not going to sit here.
And
we're going to have ICE surround the polls.
And that is
and
why
he's not kidding. That's not a joke.
That is why in that 10-point thing that Jeffries did, I called him and I called a bunch of people. They need to add in there that ICE or anybody else, other government entity like ICE that they concoct cannot be at polling places when they do the funding for this appropriations bill that they're working on to give ICE even more money when they haven't spent the last batch. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, they need to add that in there that ICE is not allowed at polling places. That's voter intimidation. That's illegal.
I mean, we're going to end up with
what we need to do is quit talking about ICE and talking about how we trust our local officials to run the elections.
Yeah.
They've done it for over 200 years, and they,
And there are representatives of all parties inside the building watching the votes being counted.
Yeah.
No vote is counted without a representative observing it.
Every precinct, every voting station in the nation has at least a Republican and a Democratic side handing out ballots and watching and taking your names and all of that.
And this is what we got to take seriously. They are not kidding. I mean, they have to take measures in state and local to stop this. Steve Bannon, and you're damn right, we're going to have ICE surround the polls come November, to which
dude,
that's how we need to react to that.
If there's anybody left at ICE, because I think they are starting to peel off and they're having trouble getting new recruits. So there's going to be some attrition. There's going to be some attrition, and they're going to have trouble getting recruits. Especially now that they've figured out that they're not getting their bonus the way they thought they were getting their bonus. That subreddit that the ICE agents started, they're not happy. They're not happy with their payment plan, and their
they're
benefits
not getting
are missing.
paid.
And their benefits are missing, and so.
ARH, we just said that there were observers from parties at every precinct.
Yes, and ARH, Republicans aren't even fiscally conservative, so there's that too. Oh, by the way, Marco Rubio.
Today's Republicans.
JD Vance, who's been vacationing on our taxpayer dollar again.
Yeah.
He almost prevented one of the skaters from being able to skate with his big convoy of SUVs.
Yep.
And he took his own food with him to Italy.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Some of the best food in the world, and he's carrying his own.
You mean JD Vance?
JD Vance.
Yeah. That's the way the Italians do now.
JD Hamill. Yeah, JD Hamill Bowman. Yeah, JD Hamill Bowman Vance. How's he going to vote if they do the SAVE Act? Because his birth certificate doesn't match anything. But
observers of both parties, ARH.
I'm with you. None your business. None your business. Yeah, hello, midterms. I can't wait for the midterms. I just wish we could have them right now.
Well, we've got
Republicans are down. Just ticking off. I mean, Republicans are down 12 points among young people under 30. They're down 15 points among Hispanics. They're down 13 points among independents. They're down to 34% support among independents. They are going to get wasted in the midterms.
And which is why they're trying every trick in the book to keep people from voting. because they have to cheat to win.
Exactly.
Because they're losers. But
it's like that guy from Democracy Project says their whole mission is to make it hard to vote and easy to cheat. That's their that's their plan.
Mm-hmm.
What was that phrase we came up with, Blue, for stop or beat the cheat? Beat the cheat.
Beat the cheat. Yeah.
That needs to be our motto.
I think
beat the cheat.
Voter fraud, people not voting who shouldn't vote is so rare that it's just almost laughable.
And it's usually a Republican.
Historically, if you
It's
look,
usually a Republican.
if you look historically, all voter fraud has been at the wholesale level. I mean, go back and look at the Lyndon Johnson landslide.
Yeah.
Or the election he lost before that.
In the Senate. Yeah.
And he lost the election because political bosses had control of the machinery. It was a one-party place. And they just said, well, we got so many votes.
James, I agree with you. I think there should be commercial ads with all these pictures from the Epstein files of all these prominent people with Jeffrey Epstein that are, like put Bill Clinton up there. We don't care. Send him to jail. We don't care.
Well, Senator Ossoff had a great line in this speech I started with at the beginning of the hour. Hell of a speech he gave yesterday. And he calls it, this is a great way to frame it for all Democrats for the midterms, is the Republicans are the Epstein class. He called it the Epstein class. Yep. That's it. And the way he put it, he says, that's who's running our government. The Epstein class is running our government. And it reminded me, Jack, you've always said, because you've always been skeptical about the Epstein story as any good, but you've always made the point, if you can make it about the elites, this is the symbolic of how the elites run the country and protect themselves to do things like what happened. That's the way. And I like that. I thought Ossoff was channeling Whiskey Jack there, saying, "Well,
do we have any news yet out of Ghislaine Maxwell's testimony today?"
She pled the fifth. She pled the fifth on everything, so she's still on track for her pardon.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I think that particular, if you want to run out here in the rural areas, people who the rich are a perfect target.
James Law.
You can't do it with traditional Democratic rhetoric. They don't hear it.
Right.
We just had another Republican drop out of the Minnesota governor race. Scott Jensen ends his bid because Amy Klobuchar is our DFL nominee. And I will tell you, Amy Klobuchar, lots of people really love her. So I think she's a shoo-in. And then the Republican side, there's the Minnesota House of Representatives, a Speaker of the House, Lisa DeMuth, who is the one that gave Nick Shirley the wrong information to start videos about Minnesota fraud. She can fall off and whatever. Go ahead.
No.
Well, that's our hour, and I was gonna. I hate to cut off conversation, but I feel like if we go on for 2 hours or more every day, we're going to get burned out.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
So I hate to stop when we're going strong, but I feel like in the long run that's a better choice.
I was going to say ARH needs to go read some of the stuff, because there is evidence against Trump doing things. He auctioned off little girls. There is some disgusting stuff in there.
It's terrible.
You need to go read the files. Go to the government website that has all the files, and there's a PDF for each case, for each thing, and go in there and read them. They are disgusting. They're horrifying. And these people, they should all be in jail.
Oh, our friend from Germany just showed up right in, but I would catch you.
Hi, Winterland.
Winter, you got here just at the end of the show. But trailmix.cc, you know, you can get on there and talk to us 24 hours a day. Trailmix.
Yeah, I'm usually up till 2 a.m.
Go on there and go on there and comment over there. But good to see you again from Germany, Winterland. I'm gonna end up with Ossoff. I gotta quit saying Ossoff. I keep saying that. What were we gonna say, Jack?
Your comment section was interesting. One guy kind of burned out his fingers typing.
Yeah, he's crashing.
Oh, I guess actually on that note, I'll go over and take a look and see where we stood today. Whether we're in the American Legion Hall or the
Moose Lodge.
The lodge. Let's see where we are. Let's see. Oh, it's a little smallish today. We got 144.
It's a Monday.
Yeah, people are tired from the Super Bowl too.
Well, we're settling into that. We're nursing our hangovers in the American Legion Hall today.
Yeah.
And yay, the Seahawks won.
The comment section was a little slow
and not and not Epstein's friend Bob Kraft's team, the Patriots.
Yes.
Yeah, Bob Kraft. Yeah, Kraft is in the Epstein files too.
Yeah,
the Patriots.
You know, if you lived in the Northeast and you were a multimillionaire or a politician that wanted to hang around multimillionaires, you showed up at an Epstein party.
Yeah, that's the Epstein Class. The Epstein Class runs the country, and who's the leader of the Epstein Class? The leader of the Epstein Class is Donald Trump, the head of the cover-up, who's leading the cover-up.
But
yeah, I mean, Donald Trump wanted to hang around people like Epstein.
Yeah, and he sure did.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're going to end up with Jon Ossoff for a couple minutes here because I thought he gave the best speech I've seen the Democrat give. Since Tallarico talked about Jesus, I think
Trump had those. Trump had the files. Who was the president in 2020? Ask yourself that, Tyler.
Yeah,
Trump. Jeez.
Anyway, all righty. Talk to everybody.
See everybody later
on trailmix.cc and back here at 11 a.m. Tomorrow.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Bye, Katie.
You see our government transformed into a tool of one man's personal vengeance and power and enrichment. You see the president and his family rake in billions while Americans struggle to make ends meet. You see prices going up while jobs are getting harder to find. You see millions lose insurance and local hospitals shut services while the rich get tax cuts. You see masked federal agents kicking down doors without so much as a warrant from a judge, dragging Americans out of their homes without cause, demanding papers at police checkpoints, assaulting and even killing Americans with impunity from the very top. You see the American government immediately slander the citizens it kills as terrorists. You see prison camps growing and full of children. More and more of your neighbors carry their passports to the store in case they're detained based on their accent or the color of their skin. The Justice Department and now even our intelligence agencies are openly politicized and turned against the president's enemies. It feels like every day the depravity deepens, the chaos accelerates, and deep down, maybe you fear whether our republic now in our 250th year can survive it all. But Atlanta, I'm here to tell you we will overcome this together.